Hello, hello. This is Robert Ferguson, your nutritionist, and I'm sharing because I do care, and I hope that you share because you care, and I hope you're listening because you want to know the truth. And I'm just shocked. Now, before I share with you why I'm shocked, I want to encourage you to go to our YouTube channel if you're not there and click on subscribe, like, hit that bell so that you are notified anytime I share information. And you can count on me sharing a Fat Loss Tuesday and a Fat Loss Friday. Other than that, I will be on screen and I will be sharing on a regular basis as it pertains to all the things that we do with Diet Free Life as well as body politics. Oh, this is driving me crazy. Okay. When I grew up as a kid, the magazine Consumer Reports was a big deal. When my mom was going to buy a refrigerator or she was going to get a new appliance, she would always grab one of those Consumer Reports. We would save them. We saved those the same as we save Ebony and Jet magazine. And it was just something we always respected. Well, a few months ago, I picked up a Consumer Reports because it got my attention. And the title on Consumer Reports was Do Seed Oils Make You Sick? Now, before I go into it and share with you how shocked I am about this article, actually, these days I'm not shocked anymore. I mean, the hypocrisy in many areas of life is just crazy. But I feel for people who don't have access to what I'm about to share with you, or they don't know people who can help them be informed. And if you're not informed, you don't have informed consent when you make certain decisions, to include what you buy at the grocery store and what you're eating on a regular basis. Okay. Well, it says, do seed oils make you sick? So I had to pick it up. Had to, had to. And as I was reading it, at the very top it says, critics say that they raise your risks for weight gain, heart issues, and more, but science doesn't support those claims. What are they talking about? The data is very clear on seed oil. So what are seed oils, or AKA vegetable oils? We're talking about everything from soybean oil to canola oil, sesame seed oil, um, rice bran oil, grapeseed oil. All these oils. Number one, it's not even they don't even come from vegetables. They come from seeds, right? Cottonseed oil, safflower oil, and these oils, I believe, are going to reveal themselves very soon, the same as trans fats did. In 1995, I was telling people, don't eat trans fats. Trans fats are the worst thing in the world. Do not do it. Here's what you look for as an ingredient called partially hydrogenated oil. And I had people tell me I was crazy, that I was missing it. Fast forward, what happens? Well, the FDA bans the consumption of trans fats. They came out and were clear that trans fats needed to be removed from all products. There is not even a little bit of an amount of trans fats that would be good. And in the United States, we've had solid projections that we believe that over 50,000 people in the United States, not around the world, just the US, died prematurely because they were consuming trans fats. But for years, there was commercials that encouraged you to consume trans fats. Trans fats were like the new way to like maximize your health. Eating trans fats were healthy. And again, I was out there. So the same thing I'm sharing about these seed oils, that and how just heartened I feel that Consumer Reports would come out with something like that. It just blows my mind because the evidence is so clear. There are papers after paper after paper. I'm talking about studies, clinical research. The data is clear. But because somebody's making a lot of money, you don't get the truth. Now, here's the things I want to point out in this Consumer Reports article. And if you want to download it, go look it up. You can read the whole thing. It's dated May 31st, 2022. Well, in this article, they make a comment. They say, but these seed oils are rich in unsaturated fats, which experts have told us for years are better choices because they don't clog arteries the way saturated fats do. Oh, that part is crazy because the original hypothesis, the heart diet hypothesis, says that eating cholesterol and eating saturated fat is what causes heart disease and plays a huge role in all-cause mortality. Here's the deal. There's no evidence that supports it. There's way more evidence that shows that this is not the case. But I'm not going to go into that. I just want to focus on this report. Now, in this Consumer Reports, they they source two different experts, and both of these experts say that seed oils, there's no problem. They actually help with your health. The first one that says this is a gentleman by Darius Mozaffarian. He's a doctor, okay, board certified doctor, cardiologist, and very popular. He's a professor of nutrition at Tufts University. Uh, Guy appears to know his stuff. Well, he goes on to say, but if you actually read the research, you will find that the evidence against seed oils is incorrect or incomplete. So whenever I read an article like this is what I do. I look up that doctor. I see if they have any published papers. I find out as much as I can because that's the source that makes it possible for Consumer Reports to say or answer the question, do seed oils make you sick? And the two resources that they go to, I look them up. Well, this first doctor, one, he's on various boards where there's a conflict of interest where he's getting paid to say what he's saying. And then I find an article that he's the lead author or one of the lead authors in 2011, where he did research on which foods cause people to gain the most weight, the most body fat, or cause the most harm to our health. And in his own paper, listen to what I'm saying. In his own paper, potatoes fried in seed oils is the worst thing you can eat. So here in the Consumer Reports, he's saying seed oils are okay, but when you look it up, it's he contradicts everything he's saying. And it blows my mind that Consumer Reports would actually publish something like this. Sickening. The sad part is that many people will read this article and assume that it's legit, and then they'll keep eating seed oils with no idea of how damaging that is to their overall health. Unbelievable. Then the other person who is quoted in here, his name is Guy Crosby. And Guy Crosby, like his predecessor, someone he's worked with, they actually know each other pretty well, is also saying that seed oils are okay. Well, I found a paper on this guy in 2018 where he makes it clear. He wrote the article. And the question on the article is, do cooking oils present a health risk? The same guy in Consumer Reports that say seed oils are fine writes an article where he talks about how horrible seed oils are for our overall health. And he it's like, you can't make this stuff up. But again, most people will not do the due diligence and will not go and look up the authors and look up the papers and substantiate or find substantiation of why they're saying what they're saying. This blows my mind, you guys. Seriously. Like, I have something coming up soon where I'm going to do a talk on cholesterol truths. And I'm going to explain why we are where we are and why it is what it is. Everything is documented. Everything is substantiated. And it's a whole bunch of this kind of stuff where you see organizations like Consumer Reports come out and tell you that seed oils and vegetable oils are okay, but yet everything from the real evidence to correlations, associations, it's very clear that consuming vegetable/seed oils is not ideal for your health. In no way are they okay for your health. And the data is clear. Oh man, it's so sad. It is so sad because we live in a world full of hypocrisy. And if you're not aware of what's really going on, you're not aware. And those who are uninformed, guess what? They're influenced and misled by those who are misinformed. There are many people who are dying prematurely because of cancer. There's actually this one gentleman, Crosby. he acknowledges these aldehydes that come about as a result of consuming these seed oils. They're like over in China where they consume a significant amount of seed oils. They're starting to see this rare lung cancer that is 100% tied into the causation between seed oils and this unique lung cancer. There are people who are not just having problems losing weight, but their health is being compromised and the longevity of their life is being compromised. The quality of their life is being compromised because of people like this, Consumer Reports, that just blatantly lies. Blatantly. I mean, look it up. May 31st, 2022. More experts need to get out there and be speaking on this because people just have no idea. They have no idea. It's so sad. It is so sad. I just get lost for words. I mean, I'm writing a new book. It won't come out until 2023, but I'm exposing a lot of this stuff, and it's mind blowing because I'm making sure everything is substantiated. It's clear that you cannot argue at all what I'm saying, at all. It will definitely give people back the power so they are informed and then they can make the best decisions for themselves. And for those of you who know me, I would not be saying this. I mean, I got into this game of weight loss and better health in 1995. Before that, it was all fitness, health, former Marine, all of those things. So I was still helping people. But what I'm seeing every day as I look at these papers, I write my book, I do the work that I'm doing, it blows my mind. And it does come across as this conspiracy theory. Well, it's a conspiracy when you have a bunch of hypotheses, a bunch of guesses or theories. I'm talking facts. The facts are clear. And consuming a significant amount of these oils and not having a way to balance it out is definitely making it where more and more people are falling prey to not only cardiovascular disease, but many illnesses that are tied to inflammation. It's mind-blowing. It really is. So make sure you like, subscribe at YouTube so you don't miss when I share this information, because it's going to be pretty awesome what I'm going to share. And it has not been an easy task putting it together because I'm crossing every T, dotting every I, because I want it to be clear. And as a journalist, I know how you look at both sides. So I'm always looking at both sides. I never say no to anything. I just go the extra mile to make sure that it's clear. And then as a result, I'll share the information. And the information will be very helpful, not only now, but for the rest of your life. And you can empower others, right? Grandkids, your own kids. You can share information with these people so that they can make, the best choices or go with the best options that are going to support their quality of life and their longevity. So anyway, thank you for listening. Again, the take home for this live is just how disgusted I am with Consumer Reports. I'm mind. It just blows my mind that you just don't know who to believe unless you do the work. So I'm dedicated to sharing the truth and providing information that is the best I can provide, that can help people the best possible at the moment that I provide it. And I don't mind being questioned on this side at all. If you can show me some different evidence, but what I've looked at, close to 30 papers in great detail. I've spent a good amount of money, like purchasing some of these papers that go back quite a few years, and it's mind blowing. So I guess I'm the Robin Hood of the people when it comes to health. I mean, I'm not going to rob anybody's health to like help other people, but I would like to cut through the confusion and make sure that people have clarity so they can make the best decisions for them. But to have Consumer Reports blatantly lie, or to have some doctor encourage you to cut out, let's say, saturated fat, and in its place go with these polyunsaturated fats, which we know hinders your ability to live your longest, best, healthiest life. I can't be quiet about that. I really can't. I know with my clients, I keep them up to date, keep them informed. If they want to make unhealthy decisions after they're informed, hey, that's on them. Each his own. But I'm a big believer that we want to be informed. And there's so many people that aren't. And then they get cancer and they never question where that possibly could have come from. I mean, it could have been years of consuming some of these oils that compound, and they tend to migrate and build and grow in your fat cells and create all of these health damages. Unbelievable. And the world is just, everybody just keeps on moving, keep on opening up more restaurants, serving more of this crap instead of informing people so that they can improve their health, their quality of life. I mean, this is serious. It's serious, you guys. It really is. It's serious. I'm not saying eat a little candy here and there. This stuff is in everything. And you have people telling you that it's okay and that you're going to benefit from it. Unbelievable. Okay, anyway, I've talked way longer than I wanted to talk, but I did want to share this information with you. Again, if you want to get that article in Consumer Reports and read, and you can Google these authors that the people they source. Unbelievable. It's just sad. Just blatantly, horrifically sad. I just hope you guys get this and can benefit from it. I really do. Until the next one, I'm